Okay, everyone. Third attempt, and everything is correct. Guaranteed must be. Oakland Raiders versus your very own Griffins in the AFC Championship. Winner goes to the Super Bowl. Faces either the Seattle Seahawks or the Green Bay Packers. The opening cutscene brought to you by EA Sports.
Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Raiders going up against the Titans. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's a
Oh, Jeff Roy. Look at that. Just catch the one hand like it's nothing. Amari Cooper. Latavius Murray. Look at that. Posing for the camera. Oh, me. In the game. 51. Derek Carr. Here's the kickoff to start the game. Raiders will get the ball first. Field it at the 2. Brings it out to the 28. And here we go. Derek Carr. Coming out of the field. Lifted his team to the championship. 32 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Let's see what he's going to do. First play. Get rid of the weekly game boost. Nobody cares. We got Twins left. Fullback in motion. They're going to run the ball to the right side. Latavius Murray gets outside, but Arthur comes down, makes a stop at about the line of scrimmage for a short gain. Here's the Raiders offense. Got Donald Penn, Rodney Hudson, Latavius Murray, Crabtree, and Cooper, of course. 5-2 formation, 2 tight end set. Carr again with the handoff, but the Griffins are all over it. Latavius Murray stopped in the backfield. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Isaac was in on the tackle. Big 3rd down early in the game. O'Connell was in there too. Trips left on 3rd and 12. Carr back, stepping up, throwing short. That's not going to do it. Just Stone's right there to make the tackle. It's going to be 4th and 10. Quick 3 and out for the Raiders. Marquette King punts it deep. It's going to go inside the 10. It actually bounced out of bounds at the 8-yard line, so that's where the Griffins will take over. Cedric spread formation, 1 running back, just Stone in the backfield. Drops back to pass, throws left side. Jackson has the first catch of the game. 8-yard completion, 2nd and 2. Same formation. This time the handoff goes to just Stone, but is swallowed up in the backfield. Number 92, I don't know who that is on the Raiders. So that's going to be 3rd and 4. 2-yard loss right there. Trips to the right. Jeff Roy, lone receiver on the left. Dropping back. 3rd, throwing, but it's swatted away in traffic there. That's going to bring up 4th down. So 2 consecutive punts for both the Raiders and the Griffins. You can see here, sitting down in the zone, but a diving swat by Riley Jr. Not sure who that is. So Cedric's going to punt it away from his own goal line. Here's the kick. Going to be fielded at the 35 by Taiwan Jones, and he's going to get tackled. Brings it back to about midfield. Griffins are going to try to stop him once again. Two tight ends set. Stretch run to the right side. Latavius Murray gets tackled from behind. I don't know if that was just Stone or Dennis. They both look so similar in this game. Here's the starting defense. We've got Moose and Kalen with the ends. Isaac and Seth in the middle. Just Stone, me, and Zane at the linebackers. And even though Dennis says he's a safety, he's actually not. He's a linebacker. But just in Madden, that's what we have to do. Actually, that was actually Moose who tackled him from behind. Two tight ends to the left. Carr, quick drop back, throwing, but it's intercepted by me. What a play. Clive Walford didn't turn around, and there's a little bit of miscommunication there, taken advantage of, and the Griffins have great field position. I gotta totally type this in the chat. Cedric, 5-man rush. Here comes the pressure, and that will look like Khalil Mack. Got 52 coming in. The quick pass rush. Got to the quarterback. That brings up 2nd and 10. It's time a 4-man rush. Throwing right side. Jackson catches the short pass, but is hit immediately. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Once again, faced with another 3rd down. Griffins don't want to punt here. Trips right. Arthur, Caleb, and Sebastian. We have empty formation. Dropping back, 5-man rush. Good protection. Throwing right side. Sebastian with the catch, but he can't get to the 1st down marker. That's going to be short. 4th and 1. Probably going to punt here. Let's see what they do. Throwing right side on the hitch, it looked like, but just couldn't get the yards they needed. So yeah, lining up to punt. Raiders looking to block it. But here's the punt. It's going to go into the end zone, so not a very great punt right there. Only 26 yards net. But here Derek Carr gets another opportunity to put some points up on the board. We're halfway through the 1st quarter. Still no score. Walford in motion to the right. Here's the handoff up the Murray up the middle. Big hole, but Arthur's there to stop him. Game of 5. So here's Carr again. Trips to the right. And here's the handoff to Latavius Murray. Gets a block right side. Spin move. But looks like just Stone brings him down for just a gain of 1. So another 3rd down. Could this be yet another defensive stop and a punt? Let's see. Trips to the left. Carr back to pass. Throwing to the left. Caught by Roberts. And that's going to be tackled by me, but not before he gets the 1st down to the 39-yard line. So here's nice catch on the left side, moves the chains. That's the first down of the whole game, I think, right there. Not very much offense going on here. Trips left once again, handoff to Latavius Murray, but Arthur is all over that in the gap. Just shooting it right up the middle, stopping him for a 2-yard loss. I mean, 2-yard gain, but kept that gain to just 2 yards. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk right now. Here's Carr in the shotgun, 2 tight ends to the right. Here's the handoff up the middle. Jalen Richard gets the 5-yard run. Another 3rd down here, so not still the offense of the Raiders is moving, but still a very slow pace. Here's another pass. Carr over the middle, but it's hit, and he drops it. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 3. And so that's going to mean probably another punt. 3 minutes left in the first quarter and still 0-0 game. So I guess it's not really any weather, but the offenses cannot get going for both teams. Here's Marquette King punting it to the sidelines, and that's going to get to the 21. So Oakland coach getting all angry. Cedric comes back onto the field hoping to get something going. Not much offense yet today. Two running back set. Just Stone and Arthur in the backfield. They pass it. Throw it to the left side. Jeffroy's got it. He picks up 12 yards. First down. I think that's one of the first downs for the Griffins today. So that's some signs. Maybe you can get some couple catches in a row. You can see here 31 yards for Oakland, 29 for the Griffins. So very little offense going on here. Just Stone left side. He's got room. He's going to take it all the way. Wow. Just as I said, not much offense. Just Stone runs it. Outrunning all the defenders for the 65-yard touchdown. That's impressive right there. Definitely blew this game wide open. Untouched, too. Takes the handoff. They're not going to show it in the replay, but all the way to the end zone. And so, with the extra point coming, Griffins are going to go up 7-0. Once again, we got Michael Vick at the holder spot, wearing the number 99. And Dennis puts it through. And that's going to be pretty good. Waiters going to get the ball again. Here's Fields at the 5-yard line. Taking it outside, but it's tackled. There's a flag down. And it's going to be a face mask penalty. That's going to give face mask penalty against Jeffrey. That's going to give great field position for the Raiders. They start their drive with a 38 instead of the 20 or something. So let's see how Carr responds to that big run and touchdown from the Griffins. And it looks like, some movement up front. It's going to be an offside encroachment. That's going to be on Moose. Dude, so real. I got it. Dude, Moose with the offside. That's when you know the game's realistic. A 5 down line, 2 tight end set for the Raiders. Spaeth in motion to the left. Runs to the left. Latavius Murray up the gut. Picks up the first down, but is tackled by Arthur. Arthur's got already 4 tackles, as it says on the screen, this game. Look at that, just comes up from the safety spot and makes the tackle. Trips left for Carr. The handoff is Latavius Murray. They keep it on the ground, and he's brought down, but he's just shy of the first down. 9-yard gain right there. And the Raiders have been leaning on the running game quite a lot. They've ran it definitely more than they passed it, and it's not been working the greatest, but it is getting them decent yards. Here's the trips right. Here's the handoff. Nope, it's a keeper. Derek Carr takes it outside, and he's brought it down, but he gets the first down. 6-yard rush. Signaling first down. Brought down by Arthur again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Next play, 2 tight end set. And they're going to hand it off to Latavius Murray once again. Tackled by yours truly as the first quarter comes to a close. 7-0, Griffins got the lead. Just Stone with the big run. Untouched, goes into the end zone. The only score of the game. Here's Carr, 1 tight end, 3 receivers to the right. Handoff is to Latavius Murray, but he is stopped. Kind of ran into his own lineman there, but the tackle looks like it's going to go to Seth. Moose was also close on the play. Another shotgun set. Carr. Back to throw. Throwing left side to Roberts. Gets it near the sideline. Can't turn upfield. But it's actually short of the marker. That's unfortunate right there. Not good. The Raiders, they're going to kick the field goal. Pretty easy field goal from 42 yards. Here comes Janikowski. He puts it in to give the Raiders their first points of the afternoon just at the start of the second quarter. Not exactly what they wanted, but the AI is not going to let them. Oh, Jeffrey with the spin move, but can't get away from the defenders. Brings it back to the 22. And here they come onto the field. I'm just going to... looking to put up more points, maybe even get the ground game moving even more. Kind of unusual to see. Doesn't happen very often. Here's a screen pass, but the going nowhere, and Cedric gets sacked for a 10-yard loss. That's going to set them back. It looks like the running back kind of got stuck up in the lineman. Cedric couldn't pass it to him. You can see just Stone kind of gets stuck here. And McGee, I don't know what his first name, Stephen McGee? I don't know, something McGee. And Cedric's forced to take the sack. 2nd and 20. 3 receivers to the left side. We have Sebastian alone at the top of the screen. Here's another screen pass, this time to the right side. Just Stone catches it. Breaks a tackle, but gets back to the 20. That's an 8-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and 12. So a decent chunk of yards there. Not ideal, but at least puts them in position to maybe convert this 3rd down. Here's empty set. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush. Throwing right side to Sebastian, who maybe gets the first. Let's see how they rule it. They do. They give him the first down. So on the short pass to the right side, picks up the first. Just a little misstep by the corner. And all he could do was trip him up. And he fell forward for the first down. Press coverage all along the field. Cedric's dropping back. Another screen pass to just Stone. A weird play calling here. But it works out pretty good. 10-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and inches. Here we got empty set once again. Cedric dropping back. Throwing left side to just Stone. That's his favorite target today. I don't know why. I don't know. That's a came out pass. Yeah, I meant unusual. Just Stone's got 3 receptions. 2 of them on screens, and that was a bubble screen right there. Out to the flat, stepped out of bounds by accident, so that's going to still get a first down, though. Three receivers to the left. Sebastian at the top of the screen. The handoff is to Just Stone once again, but this time he is stopped by, is it Ian Williams? Dan Williams? Something Williams? Dan Williams. Must be. For a short little to no gain, yeah, 1 yard loss. So here's 2nd and long coming up. Oh, come on, Anuj.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Dropping back to pass, throwing left side. Here's Jeffroy with the catch. Brings it close to the first down. That's going to be 3rd and 1. Interesting here. We have Sebastian getting a catch. I think Jackson had a catch earlier in the game. Just Stones had a lot of the action. Jeffroy's had a couple catches. No Arthur and no Calum. Kind of strange. Maybe, I don't know. That's not targeting them. Maybe they're just too well covered. We'll see. Here's dropping back. And Sebastian once again on the slant pass. But no, he can't hang on. Defenders are right there. 4th and 1. What is this? They're going to go for it. 4th and 1. On the 40-yard line. Empty set. Setter dropping back. Throwing over the middle. Dennis with the catch. Gets the first down. That's going to move the chain. So a little bit of a risk, but on the opponent's 40, you can't really punt, can't really kick a field goal, so you gotta go for it in those short yard situations. Here's over the middle. There's Arthur trying to eke out the first down, but looks like it's just gonna be just short. 2nd and 1. Here's the 2 running back set. We got Justone and Dennis in the backfield. Here's the run to Justone. Up the middle, there he plows ahead. Gets a couple yards, that's enough for the first. Solid running by Justone today. I think he's at like 3 catches, many carries. Doing pretty good. Now here's an empty set, dropping back. Throwing screen left side, but the pressure was too hot and the coverage was too good, so that he just threw that one away. Here's 2nd and 10. Just over 4 minutes in the second quarter. 7-3 for the Griffins. Cedric back to pass. Here's a blitz, but he picks it up. Jeffroy with another catch over the middle. That's going to get a first down. They're at the 11-yard line, so knocking on the doorstep, but goal line offense was a killer for the Griffins. They did very poorly on the goal line in the past. Just can't run it in for the score. So let's see how they go here. They got 16 passes. Did it say 4 rushes? I don't know. 2 running backs set, but they go back to pass. Pressure's coming, throwing, and it looks like it's just thrown away. No one was open there, and you can see the struggles continue, it looks like. 2nd and 10. It's just a thing of not finding open receivers. Just the coverage has just been very good. Dropping back to pass. It's a quarterback draw, but Cedric can't get many yards. Gets a 1-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Griffins not looking to stall here. Oakland defense looking for one more stop. Empty set. Dropping back to pass. It's a screen, but I don't know what that was. Looked like he was throwing it away, but not really sure why. But they're going to line up for the field goal. Dennis is going to try to put them up by a touchdown. Just under 3 minutes to go, and the kick is up. And it's good, so that means Griffins going up 10-3 with a couple minutes left in the half. Let's see if Oakland can put something together before the half ends. Cedric with the big boot downfield. Field at the 2. Bringing it back. Tripped up. He brings it to about the 32-yard line. So decent field position right there. Carr and the Raiders offense looking to put some points up on the board before the half. I'm not sure if the Griffins or the Raiders get the ball in the second half. But if the Griffins do get the ball, then you definitely need to put some points up on the board to keep the game competitive. Griffins looking for the stop. Handoff is to Latavius Murray, and he's stopped in the backfield. Seth was the first one there, but Moose and Justone were right there after him. Brings up 2nd and 10 as we go to the 2-minute warning. Pretty low scoring affair here in the second quarter. Lots of punts. 10-3. Here's Carr dropping back, throwing over the middle to Walford, but he's tackled immediately. Zane was the first one to get there. They're going to go no huddle here. Trips right under center. Carr dropping back once again. Short over the middle, but it's incomplete. Guess an inaccurate pass there or something. Just couldn't connect. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So the decision to go no huddle maybe backfires here, giving the Griffins enough time to maybe get the drive going. Here's the punt. Marquette King. It's going to go inside. That's going to be to the 6-yard line. Great punt there. And so the Griffins are going to need to go 94 yards to get a touchdown. But who knows, maybe a field goal. That's all they need to increase their lead. Spread formation. One Justone in the backfield. Dropping back to pass. Stepping up into the pocket. Throwing left side. And that's Jackson on the sideline. Gets the catch and gets out of bounds. So that's a nice play right there. As you can see there, Cedric 13 for 19. Continuing his high completion percentage. You can see the yards there. Got spread formation once again. Dropping back to pass, stepping up, throwing over the middle. Justone can't hang on. He's just looking for that dump off pass, but got the short 2 yards needed for the first down, but he drops it. And so it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Definitely want to convert here just to keep the Raiders from getting the ball back again. Cedric dropping back to pass, 3rd down, throwing left side, and Jeffroy's got it. Down left side, pretty big day for Jeffrey. He's 4 receptions, 53 yards. No touchdowns, no deep bombs, but 4 solid receptions, and that's going to keep the chains moving. That's really what you need in this scenario. You can see he beat the corner off the line. The safety was right there to make the tackle, but couldn't break up the pass.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here's Cedric. A minute left. Taking the snap. No one open, so he just throws over the middle and gets hit hard. They're going to take a timeout. Nothing was really there. Good coverage by the Raiders. And so timeout Griffins. They're going to need to stop the clock. There's just under a minute to go. Bruce Irvin with a big hit on Justone. Bring up 2nd and 7. No one open. He's just going to throw this out of bounds. Once again, Calum, no catches. Arthur, with only like 1 catch. It's all been Seb, Jackson, and... here's another pass to the right side. Calum, but had to come back to the ball. It was a tight throw. So we got his first catch of the game, but it was only a 3 to 4 yard gain. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So, timeout Raiders. And they're going to get the ball back with just probably like less than 40 seconds to go. There's punt by Cedric. It's going to go into the end zone, and so it's going to be a touchback. 38 seconds. Maybe Derek Carr. We've had a couple drives back and forth before the half. Nothing really going on. Let's see what happens here. 3 receivers to the right side. Carr in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throwing deep, but it's intercepted by Jackson. Intercepted. Was looking deep to the left side, but Jackson made up the ground and intercepted the ball. And that might be a turning point right here. You see, he looks like he's beat, but the throw is just underthrown a bit. Allows Jackson to catch it, make the big play. You can see the Raiders coach is not happy right there. That's going to bring them, I think it was either our 40 or their 40. It's on their 40-yard line, so that means the Griffins have great field position. 34 seconds, they have 2 timeouts, so might be able to do something with this. They're dropping back to pass. Pressure's on, but he gets it to Caleb on the sideline, who catches it and gets out of bounds. So that's going to save a timeout here. 1st and 10. Now we're in field goal range. Cedric takes the snap. No one really open, so he has to go back to Justone, who takes another hit. Has to take a timeout here. And so they're playing more conservative. They're not really going for the touchdown. But that would make it a 2-score game if they didn't get the field goal. So, and you can see definitely in this kind of game, points are the premium. No one's really scoring that much. Cedric takes a snap. Lots of time throwing left side, and it's Jeffroy on the sideline. Makes a nice toe tap catch. Signals, yep, that's a first down. Gets out of bounds too. Good play right there. And so they only come to the dreaded zone for the Griffins, which is the red zone. Not very efficient here. Let's see if they can change that. Right side, Caleb. Caleb with the catch and the touchdown. And so that's going to put the Griffins up with the field goal, with the extra point, rather. 17-3. 2-score lead right before the half. Raiders not looking good. Not at all. You see the quick out route against the linebacker. Catches it in stride and brings it in for the touchdown. Here's Dance with the extra point. Put them up 2 full touchdowns. And so the Raiders will have a hole to dig out of in the second half. Let's see, Jones at the returning it, but he's tackled quickly by Jeffroy. And so, run formation here. Looks like they're just going to kneel the ball out. Yep, Latavius Murray wrapped the gut. Short gain there, and looks like we're going to take it to the second half. Okay, we're back. The second half action. Jeffroy returning it from his own goal line, slips a tackle, but can't bring it out very far. He gets to the 20-19. That's where the Griffins will start in the second half. You can see Griffins' offense, 238 yards. The Raiders, very few. Oh, but here's Cedric. What? That just happened right there. That was a weird animation. Cedric got hit as he threw, but he managed to throw it away somehow. I mean, he is kind of superhuman. Here's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to pass again. Plenty of time. Stepping up. He's going to take off and run this time for the first down. Picks it up. Pass rush was coming, but he managed to outrun him and get the first. You can see here he stepped up, then saw nothing was there, so he tucked in and ran. Tried to stiff arm him, but couldn't. But nonetheless, got the first down, moved the chains. Spread formation, 3-down line for the Raiders. Here's the snap, here's the handoff, but there's a fumble. Looked like a quarterback keeper, but maybe it was an exchange. You can see took the ball but got hit right away, and I don't know, it said fumble on the screen. The ball was in his hands, recovered by the Griffins though, but that'll put him back 2nd and 16. Spread formation once again. Header dropping back to pass, another screen here. Just Stone gets the ball, but he's tackled from behind. That's Bruce Irvin, I think. With the tackle, 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 here. Got empty set. Dropping back. Pressure coming, and Khalil Mack gets the sack on 3rd down. Couldn't evade the pressure, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Griffins are going to have to punt. You can see that's a tough matchup even for Anuj. And he gets brought down, Khalil Mack. Punt team on for the Griffins. Here's Jones. Makes it past the first defender, but brought down at the 46. So that's going to be where the Garrett Carr tries to get some touchdown or at least some points on the board. Here in the second half, if they don't get something here, it's not looking very bright for them in this game. Bunch formation to the left. Carr back to pass. No one's open, throwing over the middle. Amari Cooper with the catch in traffic. He makes the catch. That's a 5-yard gain. Not an incredibly flashy game so far by either team. Here's 2 tight ends set. Here's Carr, the play action. Pressure coming from Moose, throwing deep. And Michael Crabtree, did he catch it? He didn't catch it. No, he did. He did catch it. So, crazy in traffic. Arthur, you can see shaking his head right there. The crazy catch picks up a 30-yard off the play action. You can see the deep drop. Moose was coming with the pressure, but he let it go deep. And you see Jeffrey and Arthur both were there, just mistimed the jump. And so that's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 20. Trips right side for Carr. Dropping back, here's the handoff. Latavius Murray's got all kinds of space, and he looked like he got brought down by a face mask. If so, that's gonna bring them even closer to the goal line. Yeah, Moose with the face mask penalty. Second penalty of the day at offsides or encroachment earlier. And so it's gonna bring them to the 6-yard line. Raiders looking to punch it in, 2 tight end set to the left. Here's the handoff to Latavius Murray, but Dennis gets in the backfield. Puts the big hit on. Brings it down for a loss of 1. So 2nd and goal here. You can see the big hit right there. Just came out of nowhere, unblocked. It seemed like. Kalen with the nice congratulations. Carr in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, but keep it himself. Go up the middle. Not much holes there, but picks up a 2-yard gain to make it 3rd and goal. So, pivotal point in the game if they get in. they'll inch closer. If they can't get in, throwing to the left side, it gets batted around. But it's incomplete. It looks like they might set up for a field goal. I don't know, maybe they'll even go for it in this stage of the game. Still have 6 minutes left in the third. Still have the 12 minutes in the fourth. But they're going to line up for the field goal here. Here's Janikowski putting kick through. Put the second field goal of the day, but no touchdowns for the Raiders. Stellar defense by the Griffins, keeping them out of the end zone. And so they have an 11-point game. Still a 2-possession game. So the Griffins can feel happy about that. Here's Arthur on the return. He gets brought down. It looks like another face mask penalty. So it was a bad return, but with the luck of the penalties, Malcolm Smith this time grabs him by the mask, and that's going to bring him to the 31-yard line. Why do we have a close-up? Oh, man. Here's the handoff to Just Stone, breaking a tackle, but can't go. Blocking wasn't great. Penetration by the Raiders defense, and so it's 2nd and 8. You can see at the bottom of your screen, the Green Bay and Seattle is later in the day. So we're not going to get that result until after this game is over. Here's Cedric, a screen, but can't get the ball off, takes the sack. It's the second time that happened. Either the screen was well covered or he just didn't have enough time to throw there. Not really sure what happened. Again, a lot of screen passes, kind of weird. But this time you have to take the sack. That's a 9-yard loss. Bring him 2nd and long. So here we go. Actually, to make that 3rd and long, my bad. 19 yards. And it looks like they're just going to hand it off to Arthur. Not trying to risk anything. Just get a 3-yard run and punt the ball away. So the Raiders climbing back into this one. They only put up a field goal last time, but here's another defensive stand. And who knows, maybe they make this a closer game going into the 4th quarter. Here's the punt by Cedric. Downfield to about the 25-yard line. It's fielded there. Tywan Jones with the spin move. Gets past one defender, but is brought down by both Arthur and Jeffroy. Gets to the 38-yard line. So here's Carr. Bringing the Raiders back onto the field here in the gun. Play action. Throwing screen, but it was well covered. He just throws it over his head, not wanting to risk anything right there. And so that'll be 2nd and 10. Another shotgun set for the Raiders. There's Murray on the counter, and Dennis with the big tackle in the backfield. He's had 2 big hits recently today. Stops him at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10. Big stop by the Griffins. Empty set. 4 receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Carr back to pass. Here's the rush coming, and Moose gets him. Sacks, like you see Carr's like, thinks the face mask penalty, but refs don't say anything. So, it looks like 4th and 18. They're going to have to punt it back to the Griffins. Big stop, getting around the edge. Just as he was about to throw and bring Carr down. So here's Marquette King had a busy day. Lots of punts.
This is away in a
It's going to go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Jeffroy had not many opportunities to return the punts. The Marquette King is keeping it away from him, and probably for good reason. Here comes Cedric back to the 11. Long drive if they want to put any points up. Oh, with some movement up front. Looks like it's going to be on the defense this time, so that's going to be pretty good. That's on Dan Williams. Yeah, it was Dan Williams. And so that's going to put a nice short first down. Get them out of their own end zone. Empty set. Dropping back to pass. Screen to the right. Sebastian's got the catch. Picks up the first down. 9-yard reception. Moves those chains. He set up the screen here nicely. Kalen with a block downfield. Couldn't really seal him, but still picked up the first. See, 31 passes, 9 rushes. So about a 75% pass rate. That's pretty realistic. Here's the play action. Cedric deep drop, throwing, and Caleb's got it. Caleb, big catch right there. Bringing it to midfield. And he had this, look at Cedric with 219 yards, 1 touchdown. Caleb, on the other hand, was quiet in the first half, but had that touchdown reception. And now right there with another reception. So he's starting to heat things up here in the second half. Brought down by a bunch of Raiders. Here's Cedric back to pass once again. Here's the blitz, but he gets it off to Kalen once again. Just before the first down marker. So I'll be second and short. Nice route there on the curl. Here's another empty set. Cedric dropping back, throwing left side to Jackson. He was wide open on the play, so yeah, I kind of had to feed it to him. Just to get that first down. You know, avoiding any third downs or anything like that. Here, just before the third quarter ends, just going up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle, but can't get away from the Raiders. No gain right there as we're going to go into the fourth quarter. 11-point lead for the Griffins in the AFC Championship game. Winner takes on either the Seahawks or the Packers. So they have an 11-point lead and with the ball in their opponent's territory. Looking to put up more points. I mean, a field goal will still make it a 2-touchdown game. But a touchdown will make it a 3-score game. That's really what they want. Here's the screen, but it was covered well. Just threw it away there. They were all on top of Jeffroy. Third down and 7. Arthur in the backfield trips to the right side. Hopping back to pass, throwing right side, caught. Sebastian in traffic, but catches the ball. Picks up the first. That's going to be about the 20-yard line. 22. You see Cedric 26 for 36, continuing his good passing game. Dropping back to pass again. Bumps off a defender. Looks like he threw it a bit too early. Kalen wasn't really looking back to the ball. Almost got picked off, actually, as it bounced off his shoulder pads. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. You can see here. The quick throw, but he was too early in his route, it looks like. Two running back set. We have Just Stone and Dennis in the backfield. Here's a pass on first down. Here's Jeffro on the left side. He's going to pick up the first down. Two running back set. Here's another pass. Looking to throwing it to the flats. That's going to be incomplete, out of bounds. So 2nd and 10 at the 11.
Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Trip to the left side. Just throwing in the backfield. Here's the pass. Another screen, but it's all over it is Khalil Mack. He just recognized the play, just went out there. Took him down immediately. So that's going to be 3rd and long. Once again, Griffins in the red zone. Not the greatest. So here's 3rd and long. They may just run it just to get a better field position. Or get the ball in a better spot for the field goal. Nope. We got an empty set here. Dropping back to pass. All kinds of time. Only a 3-man rush. But here's the pressure. And no one was open. Dan Williams eventually got to the quarterback. So that's 4th and 25. They're going to kick a field goal to make it a 14-point game. Still a good cushion. And a bit hard one for the Raiders to get out of. As you can see here, no one was open. It was kind of... So here's Dance for the field goal. Kick is up, and he puts it through. So that's going to be a 14-point lead. In the 4th quarter, we have 10 minutes or so remaining. Raiders still have yet to score a touchdown in this game. And here's Tywan Jones returning. Gets to the 32. Solid return. And now Carr, really season on the line here. He's got to do something to get his team back into the game. You can see here, look at the offense. 296 yards for the Griffins. 102 yards for the Raiders. Here's Carr back to pass, throwing over the middle again. Those quick passes, but not that many yards. He had that one throw to Crabtree earlier in the game that was a chunk play, but you need more of those if you want to cut into this lead. Still a solid pickup. Second and 2. Murray in motion to the right side. Throwing over the middle, but that's going to be incomplete. Just overthrows him. That's unfortunate because he was wide open. See the coach, they're not happy. There's a spread formation on 3rd and 2. Movement up front, I think, yep, that's going to be a false start. So more unluckiness. Is that a word? For the Raiders, they're going to have to get 7 yards here on this 3rd down. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Carr dropping back. Throwing to the flats. That's not going to do anything. No one open. So the Griffins' pass defense clamping down. Carr can't find anyone open. Even just the flat routes are pretty well covered, and so they're going to punt it away. You may think they wanted to go for it in this time of the game, but you're in your own end, and so if you go for it, it's pretty much game over if you don't make it. And here they got a nice punt down to the 6 or 7 yard line. So maybe some good field position. You know, Raiders looking for a turnover or some kind of thing like that to get back into the game. There's a spread formation. Here's the handoff is to Just Stone. He makes a nice move, but is tackled at the 10. A couple yard gain there. Second and 6. Cedric back to pass, rolling pressure, breaks the tackle, but Willie gets tackled at the 1 yard line, broke 2 tackles, couldn't get out of the end zone, and so he just narrowly avoids the safety and the big turnover that would result in. Look at that, he got tackled, but they just squeaked the ball out to the 1. You can see here, the forward progress gave it to him at the half-yard line. So that's a little bit of unfortunate, but they made up for it. Here, you can see the Raiders stacking the box. Cedric back to pass. Blitz coming again, throwing to the flats. Jackson's there, but no first down. He just wanted a quick valve to get some space for the punter, it looks like. The blitz was on, so they were trying to get that safety. And so Cedric will have to punt from his own end zone. Here's Cedric. With the punt, it's going to go back to the 40 approximately. Makes one man miss, but can't get past the second one. So he brings it to the 45. So pretty good field position for the Raiders. Once again, 6 minutes left in the game. If they want a chance to get back into this game, they need a touchdown fast. Griffins' pass defense, outstanding today. Less than 150 yards from Carr. Here's he drops back to pass it once more. Throws to the flats. That's going to get 7-yard gain and out of bounds. But again, no plays downfield. Very few of anything like that. Makes it tough. Here's Carr on the shotgun once again, and looks like movement up front. Another false start penalty. So these penalties are killer. Carr trying to rebound from that penalty. 2nd and 9. Trips left in a bunch set. Dropping back, here comes the pressure, but gets it off to Walford in the flats. And that's going to be a first down. He just barely gets past Dennis's tackle for the first. So you can see the Griffins definitely playing more of a backed off style. You can see Dennis backing off. They're playing deep coverage, not allowing the big play, and it's working so far in this game. No touchdowns from the Raiders. Carr under center. Short drop, throwing slant to Amari Cooper. He's got the catch, and he's almost got the first down. No, but 2nd and 1, they're going to call it.
Simple slant route, and Parker, really nice hard throw by the quarterback. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Oh, I don't like it. So, clock just over 4 minutes left in the game. Raiders need a touchdown if they want to keep their hopes alive. Walford to the flats again. Shoved out of bounds, but that's going to keep the clock moving. Not exactly what they wanted. But at least they got the first down at the 26-yard line. Here's a play action. Throwing right side. Here's Crabtree. Gets to the end zone at the 1. So just when they needed a big play, they got it there from Crabtree, who caught it but couldn't get into the end zone. Sebastian on the coverage, you can see, just couldn't reach out. You can see he's down clearly before the goal line. So here's some Carr on the goal line. 2 tight end set. Griffins looking to stop it. And another, their left tackle. Who is that? Donald Penn? So just when they had a great opportunity to score from the 1, another penalty from their left tackle. That's his 3rd of the game. So here's an I-form set. Run to the right, but it's quickly stopped. Moose was the first one there, but Zane also in the backfield. Bringing him down. A loss of a yard or 2. And now, quickly, he went from 1st and goal on the 1 to 2nd and goal on the 8. Here's another run outside, but Richard, once again, both running backs had some decent gains earlier, but right now the Griffins are stopping them. So here's 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Raiders got to go quickly here because they need a stop and they need to get the ball back to score and a score here. So, I mean, they're not technically out, especially if they score here. Griffins defense gotta still clamp down. And yet another penalty. I don't know what's going on. That's his 4th false start penalty of the game, and it's really killing the Raiders' hopes of getting back into this game. I mean, who knows? Maybe they need more space to pass the ball. It's cramped. It's pretty cramped at the 8. Here's Carr. Back to pass. Pressure coming to Calum. Going to the end zone. It's intercepted by Sebastian, but he intercepted, stepped from the goal line, and was out of bounds. And so it's going to go ruled as an incomplete pass. So 4th and goal. They have to go for it here. They need a touchdown. Under center is Carr. 3 receivers to the right. Here's the drop back. Throwing to the end zone, and Walford has it in the end zone for the touchdown. Raiders are not out of this game. They are not. Minute 53 to left. They still have their timeouts. 4th and goal there. Completed over the linebackers' heads. It looks like Zane was on the coverage. Just went over his head. Walford caught the ball in the end zone, secured it. Brings the Raiders back within 7 points. See their solid drive. And the Griffins are going to try to run out the clock, but the Raiders, I mean, they're not out of this game just yet. Here's Jeffroy on the left side. Fields it. 3 defenders are all over him. Gets tackled. Just type it in the chat. 150 left. Here's the handoff to Just Stone up the middle, but it's stopped by the Raiders for no gain. So they quickly call a timeout. 150 or 140 something left.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Trips to the right. Stone in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Just Stone up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Good hard running, but another timeout by the Raiders. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4, it looked like. Probably the biggest 3rd down of the game right here. You get the first down. Game is basically over. You don't get the first down. Raiders have a chance to tie. 2 running back set. Dennis. Handoff is to Arthur, and he slips a tackle and gets the first down. That was critical. Now it looks like they can just kneel the ball, I believe, right? Yeah. And so, going to the Super Bowl, barring some crazy miracle, the Griffins have this all locked up. Let's see if they come out in the victory formation. Nope, they're going to come out three running back set, jumbo package. The handoff is to Justone. Gets a couple yards up the middle. But they are in no hurry. You can see the Raiders passing offense, 127 yards. That's an underwhelming performance by Derek Carr, or you could say is a great performance by the Griffins' pass defense. Handoff once again to Justone. He's just gonna go right up the middle, not looking to get yards, just trying to put the game away. So one more snap. That'll end the game. They're in the victory formation. And the Griffins are going to the Super Bowl to face, once again, either the Seattle Seahawks or the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. And there you have it. Raiders eliminated in the AFC Championship game. Their offense really struggled all day. They got a late touchdown there, but just couldn't make up for it. Slow start, 2 field goals in the first half. How about the Griffins? Their offense wasn't amazing per se, but they got the job done. Had some pretty good plays. Justone had a great run in the first half. Caleb with that catch you see right there into the end zone. And it was just too little too late for the Raiders. And the Griffins were moving on to the Super Bowl. You can see the Griffins dominated every stat here. They had 2 turnovers, an interception, and those 2 interceptions, I can't remember. Let's take a look at the stats just to end out the game. Cedric, great completion percentage, as always. But Derek Carr, just a poor performance from him. Latavius Murray, decent rushing. Not really, actually. Only a 2.5 average. Justone had that one long run for the touchdown. And a bunch of nice broken tackles. Justone also in the passing game with 7 receptions. A lot of screens. Trying to work him in. You can see only 30 yards. But pretty good. Jeff Roy right behind him with 6 catches. Clive Walford had a bunch of catches in a row at the end of the game there. Jackson with 5, Caleb with 5, Sebastian with 4, Crabtree with that catch over the middle. Amari Cooper, a quiet day for him. Roberts Arthur, a very quiet day for him. Only 1 reception. Dennis with that 1 catch. The sacks allowed. Defensive stats. You can see Arthur, a lot of tackles. Dennis, Seb, blah, blah, blah. Sacks, we had Khalil Mack, Mario Edwards, Aldon Smith, and Dan Williams. Stacey McGee and Moose had the lone sack for the Griffins. Interceptions, oh yeah, 1 by me. I forgot about my interception. And 1 by Jackson. And that's pretty much it. You can see passes defended, blah, 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 forced fumbles, blah, blah, blah. And so that's going to wrap up this game.